Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox the EasySMX GM-787 Gaming Mouse, take a close-up look, plug it in and see it light up. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. And now let's go ahead and open it up by cutting apart the sticky seal at the top and of course opening up the box. And let's remove the contents from the box. So there's of course the EasySMX GM-787 Gaming Mouse along with an instruction manual. So that's the box emptied. We can set it to the side. And then of course, let's go ahead and set the contents on the tabletop right here. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at the user manual or instruction manual for the EasySMX GM-787 Gaming Mouse. Let's go ahead and flip it open. So you can see there are 6 languages listed in the user manual or instruction manual, and just taking a quick flip through to show you some of the details inside of the user manual or instruction manual. So very simple and straightforward user manual, and you can see there's only about 2 pages for each language. Okay, so that's the user manual covered or instruction manual for the gaming mouse, and let's set it to the side and of course move on to the next item. So the main event is the mouse itself. Let's remove the protective plastic wrapper off of it, and you can see the mouse resting very nicely in the palm of my hands. Okay, so let's first take a look at the underside very quickly before I undo the cable or cable tie to show you the length of the mouse cable, which I normally do, and just give you another view this way as well. Alright, so let's start off by undoing the cable tie. And then giving you a good look at the cable length. So I think there might be a quick way to undo this. Okay, very good. That's probably my fastest unraveling of the cable for any mouse ever. So hopefully this will give you some idea of the cable length if I can reposition the mouse. Obviously lots of things to deal with, background as well. So there we go, some idea of the cable length. Okay, maybe down there, and readjusting the background right there. Okay, so hopefully there we go, some perspective, and now we can take a close-up look at the USB plug or connector for the gaming mouse. Nice to see that it is gold plated. You can see that light gold tint on the metal connector to the USB plug. Once again, these are nice little premium features one might see on a premium product. Okay, so moving up the cable as well, of course, you can see it is nylon braided, just to give you a close-up look. So nylon braided, nothing too fancy, but does help with the wear and use of the mouse and longevity overall. And moving all the way up, we encounter the mouse itself. So the mouse is a 5-button mouse with 1000 up to 5000 DPI. with on-the-fly DPI adjustment with that button at the top of the mouse. Okay, so giving you a look all round, and side view as well, of course. And in terms of the size, I'll rest it in my palm in just a moment, but just gonna give you that all-round look at the mouse. So it is a full plastic construction, so it's reasonably light in weight, and giving you a frontal view as well, where you can see the partially exposed mouse scroll wheel. Pretty cool. So you're not going to get too much dirt clogged in a regular design where you have a almost fully enclosed mouse scroll wheel. This one being partially exposed, any dirt or lint will just fall right off that wheel and onto your desktop. So it's not going to be a trap for any bacteria or germs. Okay, let me reposition that plug as well. So nice, good views. You can see it does have a matte black finish with some glossy accents. And I like the fin here. The kind of fin-like grip on the side of the mouse, and I can tell you this is rubbery, soft plastic, and it is on this side as well, so both left and right sides. And in terms of the finish, once again, it is a matte finish. And you can see the EasySMX logo at the rear, and on the underside some specifications. And it's nice to see that it does have 5 very large skates or mouse pads or feet. And the 5 buttons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the scroll wheel is clickable as well. So I beg your pardon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course the DPI shouldn't be reprogrammed, since that is for on-the-fly 5-level DPI adjustments, 1000 through to 5000 DPI. Okay, so I'm going to click through the buttons again, so you have a good idea of the response and kind of feel of it. And of course the sound as well, give you some idea. And at the front, give you a look at the travel as well, that's good to know. So the scroll wheel, very light and notchy, but very easy to move. Not much resistance there, very light resistance. Of course the on-the-fly DPI adjustment button right at the top there for 5 levels of precision or resolution. Okay, and just resting it in the palm of my hand just to give you some perspective. And then of course resting it onto the tabletop with my fingers or hand over the mouse. So very short travel and very nice feel to the clicks. Okay, so that should give you some idea. And let me just readjust the background right there. And now what we can do is, of course, plug it in and see it light up. So I have my laptop on the side. Just going to plug in the cable right there. And there we go. A nice pulsing light right there. So you can see the colors cycling through very nicely there. And just to give you a close-up look as well. And the underside. So even the mouse wheel does glow as well. It seems to have transparent sides, as you can see, glowing very nicely there, cycling through various colors. And just going to give you that all-round view of the mouse and its LED lighting right here. So you can see very clearly, very nicely, that the mouse illuminates very brightly, even with a highly lit studio right here. It's nice and bright. And I'm just going to tap on that Dpi adjustment. And you can see that the color does respond as I press the on-the-fly DPI button at the top. So there is an association for the levels to the DPI color or LED color for the mouse. And I'm going to give you that close-up look as well. And in terms of glide, the mouse glides very evenly and very nicely on this slightly rough tabletop. So that's the EasySMX GM-787 Gaming Mouse. Thanks for watching and happy gaming!